I had an interaction this morning that, I'll be honest, it got underneath my skin a little bit. And I wanted to make it known for those that don't know already how buying works with me, and specifically how pricing works. Here's what happened. Good old Facebook Marketplace is kind of the culprit for this kind of thing happening more often than other platforms. But this morning I list my top selling model, John Deere 5075E, listed at 6:30 a.m. By 8:30 a.m., lo and behold, comes a lowball offer. I'm listed at $50,000. I get an offer for 40. Okay. If you're thinking about doing that with me, don't. Here's why. I made notes to stay on track a little bit here. So how I price things is I don't price things fishing for a high price with you got to start somewhere in mind. The research has been done. I scrutinize and study the market all day, every day. It is extremely time consuming, but if I take even a couple days in a row off of that, I'm lagging behind on current pricing trends. So I really do all the negotiation, and the selling price is done when I buy the piece of equipment. That part of it's already behind it. Any imperfections that might be on it, the hours are already factored in. It's all been heavily factored in. I am the sourcer, I am the buyer, I am the seller, I am the servicer, I am the fixer-upper. I have my hands on every single part of this process. I know the tractor. I know how the pricing works on it. What I value in a buyer: ask serious questions. Don't come through Facebook Messenger or through an email saying, "What's the least money you'll take for this tractor?" Don't do that. That's not going to work well with me. What's the least you'll take? Don't say that. Okay. Call and ask about the machine. If you don't care that much about it, act like you do. Be a human. Respect me, I'll respect you. Respect the process. If you're serious about it, act serious about it. Don't lead with the money. Ask some educated questions about the ad. And how about this? Take at least as much time to read the ad as I took to create it. The answers are there for most of the questions that I'm getting on these units. And if you haven't already noticed, there is a video made on every single tractor that's ever listed here. If you go to my website, you'll see somewhere around a 1.5 to 2.5 minute walk around video giving you clear answers and clear views of this equipment for full transparency, since most of what I sell, 8 to 9 out of 10 units, go sold across the country, shipped third party, sight unseen. That's normal for me. So my transparency level and accuracy level is very high. So there's no disappointments when these tractors arrive. It's always been that way with me. Am I flexible on price? It depends on you. There's concessions that can be made. I can be resourceful in getting extra parts, getting wheel weights, maybe reconfiguring, working out ways for shipment to work a little bit better. See, there's ways to sweeten the deal. And me not coming off of a price that is priced correctly for that tractor, if you've respected the process, if you don't lead with money and ask relevant questions that are already answered in the ad. So in closing, look, I'm not for everybody. I'm not trying to be for everybody. I cannot possibly service everybody. And I understand that there's a lot of dealer groups out there that put little to no time in used equipment listings. There's no cleanup. There's no servicing. There's no checking for leaks. And the person you're buying that tractor from has never seen it. They don't know anything about it. And they might have a little bit weaker knees than I do, because their confidence in that tractor isn't as high. And maybe you can negotiate somewhere else quite a bit more because of that. Consider their starting point, though, as well. And in closing, if you're shopping purely on price and you don't like my price, it's probably not, this isn't for you, okay? I don't say this often, but I'm sitting here looking at a 5075E, for instance. I don't even advertise the fact that I put a brand new rear fender on it because the quick hitch came up and smacked the fender on one side and cracked it, as commonly happens on that tractor. I don't advertise the $600 or $700 of part money and time put into that, or sometimes the touch-up painting or other panels and filters and knickknacks, bolts, nuts, springs, all the stuff that gets replaced behind the scenes so that every single thing on that tractor works like it should on that tractor, as if it were new, still understanding it's a pre-owned and used tractor. So I spend a lot of time looking for mechanical issues here. If there are mechanical issues, I show them. If there's leaks, I talk about them or show them. Typically, I fix them. But it's full transparency here. All these things are already priced into the equipment. Call me. Let's have a conversation. But please take the time to read the ad. The answers are probably already there. Thanks.